Hello and welcome. My name is Tim, and today I have a very important lesson that I want to share with you guys. Now, this is something I've learned from my own observations, my own experiences, and I hope that by sharing them with you, I can help you avoid some of the common mistakes. So today we're going to be talking about the drunk decision-making scale. Now hang with me here, but picture it. You're having a night out with your bros or your gals, you're at a party or somewhere, and you're drinking alcohol, you're having a good time, you're making good decisions, and then you start to drink some more, and then suddenly you're not having such a good time. Does this sound like you or someone that you know? I bet it does. Well, through a very scientific process, we have quantified this phenomenon, and now we're going to share the results with you. So, as you can see, we have a couple charts here, and we'll fill these in as we go. So, on the y-axis, we have the quality of decision making. Now, for simplicity, we're going to say a decision is either good or bad. We're not going to define what makes a good decision and what makes a bad decision. We're going to say a good decision goes on the top, and a bad decision goes on the bottom. And the x-axis is the cutoff between a good decision and a bad decision. Now, on the x-axis, we have the amount of alcohol consumed. Now, that can change from person to person, but generally speaking, we're going to say at the origin is no alcohol consumed, and at the very far end of the scale, we're going to have a lot of alcohol. Now, so picture it. The start of the night, so you've had no alcohol, and your decision making is pretty good. So, as you continue to drink, you get a little tipsy, you get a little buzzed, and then you get drunk, and then you enter the bad decision making zone. Now this is known as the danger zone. This is the zone that you want to try to avoid. Now, this is the zone where you start calling your exes up and, asking them how they're doing, or you overestimate your athletic ability, or you start eating soap for some reason because someone dared you. These are things that, you wouldn't normally do when you're sober, and these are probably not the best decisions to be making. Now, you might be saying, well, Tim, this is pretty obvious. Obviously your decision-making gets impaired when you're drunk. But what that doesn't take into account is what happens next. So as you continue to drink more, the quality of decision-making actually starts to go up. Now, you might be a little confused why this is happening, but it's not that your quality of decision-making goes up, that your ability to make any decision at all goes down, and therefore your ability to make a bad decision goes down. And when you're drunk, not making a bad decision is a good decision. Now, you might be saying, well, Tim, this isn't that accurate. What if I'm a lightweight? What if I get drunk off of one beer? Well, that's the solution for that too. They're the same concept, but the parabola looks a little different. See, if you're a lightweight, yours look a little bit more like this. So, it's much more compressed. It takes a lot less alcohol to get drunk, and here's the danger zone, and it takes a lot less alcohol to get into the good decision-making zone again. Now, you also might be saying, well, Tim, I know somebody, who's, not the brightest ball in the bunch. Even when they're sober, they're pretty bad at making decisions. Well, there's a solution for that too. You see, the parabola can also change where it is on the y-axis. So, if you have one of these people that you know, who make bad decisions even when they're sober, well, then their chart just looks like this. Where, it takes the benchmark for where they are, where they start the night, is much lower, takes much less alcohol to get into the bad decision-making zone, and potentially the zone is much bigger, the danger zone is much bigger than it is for a normal person. Now, I know the next thing you're asking. I can predict it. You're saying, well, Tim, what you're saying is that if I had to keep on drinking, my decision-making is going to go through the roof. I'm going to be making good decisions all around, making better decisions than when I am drunk or when I am sober. Well, unfortunately, this isn't the case. There is one last stipulation to the drunk decision-making scale. This is what's known as the dead zone. This is the zone, where you black out, you get blackout drunk, you pay $32 for an Uber to go 2 houses over, you wake up in someone's house that you don't know, you end up with a fork in your arm for some reason. There's a couple examples from my own experiences. And this is the zone they want to avoid at all costs. As we said, the dead zone. This is the zone where not only can you not make any decisions, but you're unconscious. You don't remember what you're doing. And this is bad, and you want to avoid this. This is the zone where it might have repercussions that go beyond your night out. So let's quickly review. The start of the night, you're sober, you have no alcohol, you're doing good, you're making good decisions. As you drink more, you get tipsy, you get buzzed, you're having a good time. Maybe a little bit more rambunctious, kind of a little bit more bold, but generally you're still smart. You still know what you're doing. Then you reach the danger zone. This is the point where you start making bad decisions. You do stuff that you wouldn't do sober, do stuff that you wouldn't want to do when you're sober. But then you start going back up, and as your ability to make decisions becomes impaired, and you don't make any decisions, which is inherently a good decision, and then you reach the dead zone. And as I said, the parabola can change based on the type of person you are, who you are, person, how much alcohol you can handle, how smart you are, what type of alcohol you drink. And so, one of the goals is finding out what your parabola is. Are you more like this, are you more like this, are you more like this? And that, it does take some experimentation, but you want to be smart about experimenting. And so, to review, or to conclude, is at the beginning of the night, you kind of want to decide where you want to end up on the scale. If you, obviously you probably want to make good decisions most nights, so you want to stay on the other side of the scale, but you need to decide, are you going to get tipsy, are you going to get buzzed, or are you going to get drunk and, very drunk? Or are you going to try to, what are you going to do to avoid this danger zone? And through this, you can make better decisions, you can make sure you do stuff that you won't regret the next morning, you can, have more fun while drinking, throw up less probably. It's all around a better time if you stay in the good decision-making zone and you know what your goal is at the beginning of the night of where you want to get drunk, what level you want to get drunk at. I hope this has helped. I hope you're more informed about the quality of decision-making that you can make while you're drunk, where you want to be, what you want to avoid. And I hope that my experiences can help improve your experiences while drinking. Thank you.